What is going on, football fans out there? And we got something special for you today. We have members of the stream team talking about their experiences in the closed beta, give you guys a little bit of insight and what to expect. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
You're now tuned into the highest frequency. Elevate your sound with my guy Turkey, Cyphergangs, and your boy Wobster as well. Here to bring you some hard-hitting questions for ESG.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Turk, SGN, and obviously Cypher. Cypher, say something.
It's your boy. It's me, Cypher. The oldest stuff.
We got the young blood out here on the ESG content, folks. Bringing you something new completely. We were thinking with such a limited batch of people that did get their hands on the closed beta, obviously Cyphergang, WAP included, we got our hands on it. And prior to even jumping into questions, I just want to tell y'all, it's real. It's a real game, all right? And man, that shit, it exceeded every expectation. That's all I'm gonna say. Before we get into questions, any initial thoughts from the two of you? WAP, anything? What do you got to say about it, bro?
The game definitely exceeded expectations way and beyond than I could have actually imagined. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, going into it was very skeptical. I was just like one of you trolls in the comments.
Yes.
But this is the real thing, and I'm just ready for it. I'm excited.
Facts. That's facts. Cypher, what about you, bro?
So all the trolls out there saying that this game is not real, it's gonna be looking real dumb when you see the release. And I don't want to see you ask to play. I don't want to see none about that. Don't even ask to play. Don't even ask to play the game. It's a real game, and yes, it blew me away. Like the graphics, the expectations, like everything was so good, and like the gameplay itself was just outstanding. And that's it.
Agreed. So with that being said, like I said, we have specific topics, and it's simple, folks. This is a closed beta. It's a closed beta. There's obviously things that are in place that we can't simply show you gameplay as much as we would love to. I promise you, there's nothing that I would love more than to show you guys what I experienced, because at the end of the day, when I first got onto it, like WAP said, I was a skeptic myself. And I come from a completely different gaming background. Like, this is stepping out of a genre for me to try this. I'm going from Fortnite, Destiny, League of Legends, Marvel Rivals, because I like competition. I like the competitive aspect. And first and foremost, I was bad, bro. I was bad when I was playing the game. The learning curve is there. The opportunities for a competitive system is there. What you're looking for in a football game that is community driven, it is there. If you're looking to create your own character and be dripped out with your boys on the same team against some, like, the opportunities that this game provides, there you can maybe find a comparable experience. This is not a Madden alternative. This is not a Madden replacement. This is a completely fresh take on everything I love. This is different. This is something different. And you'll hear more about our experiences with that when we dive into the questions here.
Alright, so how do y'all both feel about the learning curve and like the gameplay of like ESG as a whole?
You want to go first, WAP, or me?
You can take it from here.
Honestly, I think, like I said at the beginning of it, I come from like a different kind of standpoint, like a really competitive standpoint. So I'm gonna keep it real. I was getting my ass handed to me at the beginning. Like, I was playing one of the devs. Bro, I was like dropping coverage. People were getting behind me, and Ray was like, "Bro, you gotta run your route. Like, you gotta try to come under on your route, like a little bit more. Because you're like forcing your QB to throw interceptions, like stuff that I would never even honestly consider in Madden. Like, things I'm not thinking about, because whenever you're in Madden, at least for me, it's always been like touch to touch. You know what I'm saying? I'm swapping from the quarterback. Now I'm the wide out. Now I'm the defensive end. Now I'm the guy that's at the best angle to press X for this tackle. But whenever you're in ESG, you have that one specific assignment. And if you mess up, there's no swapping off on them and saying that wasn't you. So the learning curve for me, it was definitely there. I'm not going to lie. And I felt like I was rough at it. For context, I was playing wide out, slot, tight end. And on defense, I was like corner, free safety, outside linebacker a couple times. But playing wide out, it felt so good, bro. After I started to understand the different forms of catching, whether that be possession, spectacular, miraculous, the different, adjectives they use to describe them. It felt satisfying. And even, bro, even blocking. I feel like anybody can attest for, hitting a pancaking somebody in ESG is one of the most satisfying things, bro. I'm not gonna, And it made me realize that, damn, I might actually enjoy playing on the line. Something that you could never, I bet you could never tell anybody that in any ever sports game, that you'd have fun playing on the line. But blocking is engaging. You see when somebody misses a block. Like, that was something that was I heard commonly, because we had our voice chats on. It's like, yo, if you're a fullback, or if you're a halfback out of this formation, out of the spread or whatever, or like, you got to pick up that linebacker, you got to pick this up. You're never hearing that. I've never heard somebody say that to me in Madden, and that alone made me realize the avenue for skill. There's a skill ceiling that is absolutely in the game. There's obviously the point distribution with the stuff that they've allocated for like VPSP, whatever that may be, for your spending, getting your points in the builder. But when it comes to really knowing how to play your man, whether it be man coverage, zone coverage, QB spy, that's there. So the football knowledge aspect is there. Like, if you know football, like, it's there. But there's not going to be an instance where someone's running a money play over and over and over. And that's what I got from it. The learning curve is there, bro. The competitive possibilities are there. They're there. That's how I
Definitely. And to just pick up off of that, like, I would say, and this is me even coming from like majority of my games being sports games, like loving football and playing basketball and all that stuff. So actually going into this game, I'm usually a quarterback for almost everything that I do. And being a quarterback on this game was not easy at all. Like, it was not easy. Like, it's certain throws that you have to know when to make, and if you don't make them, you're literally going to get penalized for it every single time. Like, lob, they actually make sure that you utilize every pass. Like, you really have to use a lob. Usually in like games like Madden, like, I can throw a bullet pass literally every single time, and I'd be okay. I'd be just fine. It's gonna lead it out. It's gonna do just enough. But on this game, you literally have to make sure you're doing the right pass at the right time, hitting the right window. Because if you don't, it's literally gonna penalize you. And I like having like a skill gap like that. Like, and like you stated, like, you can't run a money play every single play. Like, it's going to be difficult to try to make that same throw every single time. It's just not possible. And I think that's great for just competitive people like myself, and just, yeah, it just brings a whole new element to the game. And imagine if they're doing that for quarterback, you can only assume every other position is going to be, if not that difficult.
Yes, bro. Like, playing, I can only imagine being on the line and your quarterback's just getting slammed every play. It's like, bro, you got voice comms on? That's a problem. Like, somebody's saying something to somebody. Like, that human element that gets taken out with it being a user experience. The 7-on-7s are going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. The 11-on-11 is going to be nuts. Like, and I encourage folks, use your headset. The last thing we need is somebody in coverage not getting their man. You're like, whose man was that, bro? And you just got somebody just standing back there, arms out. You're just not saying it. It's like, hey,
Man,
nah, bro.
if you don't have a mic, do not play. Do not play. I'm giving you fair warning now. If you don't have a mic, do not download this game. You need a mic before this game comes out, because the last thing I need is a left tackle blocking for me, and he doesn't know what he's doing, or he's not even telling me how he's gonna protect my blind side. No, I don't need that.
And then you're gonna have people blaming you. It's like, our quarterback is garbage, bro. I can see it now.
Man.
What about you, Cypher? Thoughts?
I feel like, well, me, I usually play like in Madden or college football. I love like route running. I love playing as wide receiver. But in this game, it's like it really changed my perspective of how to play like wide receiver. And then like I don't like halfback. Like halfback in any games, I mean, like running back, it's just like I really never liked it. But when I tried to play running back, that was like the best experience I've ever had. Like playing running back, especially like a power back, that was probably like one of the best experiences I've ever had of playing running back, because as I used to run, I ran over Turkey like a couple times, stiff armed him too.
Relax,
that
bro.
boy
Relax. Bro ran over everybody. He had this crazy build. He was breaking more tackles than there were players on the field, I swear. Like, there was times where I go tackle, bro, and it just like he was getting full shed every single time I go. It's like, what am I doing? But that's where the builds in that, I'm telling you, that it's on. There's so much that I want to talk about. There's so much that I want to say and show y'all, but I just can't right now. And I reiterate, It is a closed beta. There's an NDA. We can't show just yet, man. But if you are somebody that understands what a development process is, how long it takes to make something, truly, this is different. This is genuinely something different, and it hasn't been done before. It's a brand new. It's something being brought to the genre that I promise you guys that you haven't seen before, and it's genuinely worth the wait of just seeing some gameplay. Isn't gonna immediately put you at ease, probably. Like the way that consumers are, you're gonna see the game, and then you're still gonna find you're like, this isn't Madden, or this isn't that, or this isn't what I expected an open world Madden. Like there are genuine levels and protocol and things that go in. There's reasons why you don't see all the gameplay yet. There's reasons why we can't talk about the stuff or show you, but trust me whenever we tell you that we wish we could. I guess we could go into some of the closing thoughts.
I guess to close it all out, what would you guys say excites you the most about where ESG football is headed?
You want to take this one first, Cypher, or me? It don't matter to me.
Yeah, I'll take it quick. All right, so what excites me the most is definitely, that excites me most definitely the 11v11. Yeah, that's definitely like one of the most exciting points, especially about like the aspects of like them being like human instead of like Madden, like where it's just AI players. There's 6 players on the field, and the rest are AI and like 3v3. And I feel like it being 11v11, that would like change the momentum of basically like the gaming industry, because we have seen this done somewhere probably, but like not like in like mainstream games like college football. They're not doing this. Maximum football, they're not doing this. Madden, they're not doing this. So it would be like very interesting and very exciting to see the 11v11 and how it works and how like everyone's just getting along, because communication really matters in the 11v11. Because if I can't communicate to my own line that their blocking is trash, then I'm not gonna lie, I might leave the game, because if you can't if you cannot help me, then there's no point in me being in that game. If I cannot get help by the O line for them to block me and help me so I can get a good throw or run the ball, then the game is basically over. So you need that communication element of the game. And that's it basically for me.
You want to go WAP or me? Because kind of, I feel like it's a lot of what he said, truth be told, for me, like just AI. But
Well, yeah, I can definitely add on, I guess, on something that was like, I guess, maybe might be a little off guard. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is actually going through the different boroughs that they have, like just actually walking around and seeing everything that they have to offer. Like doing the emotes in the middle of the field when nobody was playing that. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably like, that has to be like a top 2 moment for me, like playing that game. And it was just like something that small, like something that little, like just those type of details, and actually like being able to see how in depth they went, like for the different boroughs, how it's gonna look, and just like everything as far as that, like just doing the parkour, adding the little mini games. Excited for that. Excited to go in the octagon. Like,
I think
what
playing the
football
game,
game has that?
playing the game and then knowing that stuff is just really like, you're like, damn, like it's that, and I'm emoting, I got the gym over here, like I can run up, like this is crazy. And like for real, I can't really echo that sentiment enough. Like just the fact that you're in an open world football game and you're creating your own character. There's gonna be brand deals. There's gonna be players. There's gonna be recognizable faces, bro, in the game. Like NFL players that you and I all know. And honestly, the thing that excited me, I think secondly, just like I said, the learning curve and the competitive nature in me. I'm competitive. So that seeing this the learning curve playing individually, but the AI, bro, even the AI was not bad. So even if you don't have a full 7v7. It wasn't like, oh yeah, the AI just kind of bunches up and they bump in this one circle and they don't do anything. There was no hiccups I can't iterate enough how important that is to me in a game. Like to have a smooth enough product that 8 separate individuals were in this 7v7 online game in this closed beta. You know what I'm saying? With 3 AI that were not making mistakes. They weren't doing anything ridiculous. There was no glitchy AI. There was no the center snapped the ball. It ran so much better than I expected, folks. And I can't really express enough how excited I am just to see how the community gathers and how this game takes its place in the football community. Because there's no doubt in my mind that it will. So I think whenever it comes to the future, I'm excited to see what type of community forms around this game and what happens around it, because the competitive possibilities for it are limitless compared to other games. You got the gyms, you got the 1v1s, you got the head-to-head, the 7v7, the mini games, the open world. There's just so much to really talk about, and I don't really know what else to say about it other than that, tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's gonna be a one of one type of game for sure.
Oh,
I don't think
absolutely.
we'll ever see a different type of game or a same type of game like this ever again. I feel like this will be the one that creates this new era, this new wave of
Brand new
just
niche.
a different type of gaming.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be that, and I'm excited. I'm hyped for it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's where we're gonna close out the questions for now. For the time being, though, this has been your boy Wobster. Obviously, you can find him on Twitch at wobster.youtube. You see it, W0PST3R.youtube. Same thing on Twitch. And then we got Cyphergang as well. You can also follow him on YouTube, folks. Be on the lookout for more stuff coming from the Heights Frequency. Elevate your sound, your gameplay, and all ESG-related content. Be sure to come back, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. It's been your boy Turk, Wop, and Cypher. Peace.
Money.